I just fucking opened Twitter. And someone is trying to fucking cancel a Pokemon. What the fuck? Hi, welcome. It's Pokemon. Are we... I think we're dropping frames, brothers. I'm gonna be real with you. Hold up. I think we're dropping frames. I hate to say it. I hate to be that guy who's gotta bring the bearer of bad news. I think we're dropping frames. We're gonna see real quick. Unfortunately, we got the wacky OBS, where it's like a massive pain to see if we're dropping frames. But you know what? Also a good test for if the audio is fine. We are definitely dropping frames. We are 100% dropping frames. The audio is messed up. Well, you know what? Let's fix the audio, and maybe we'll fix the frames. Excuse me. Normally I'd mute the mic for that, but it was far too late. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm looking at the frame rate right now. We are in fact dropping frames. We still actually 3961. I think the frames stopped dropping at 3961. I don't know if the weather caused the frames to drop or if it was just something about the start of the stream. If it was just a big ol' dump of frames here at the start. Baby shampoo is the best shampoo. My phone is not muted. That could have been a loud disaster. Alright. Audio sound fine? Am I too loud or too quiet? Is the game too loud or too quiet? As I take a swig of my Dankter pepper. Yeah, no, frames are good. I got the frames in front of me. I'm watching the frames. I'm asking about the audio. Audio is fine. Fantastic. Thankfully, I believe we have gotten past our audio issue, or not our audio. Technically also our audio. Gotten past our video issues. Okay. So as of this moment, we're not dropping frames. You're gonna need to let me know if we drop frames. It did just start raining outside, which is what I think might have had to do with that. I don't know if my computer was like, okay, we're gonna poop out because of the rain, and then we're gonna be fine, or if it stopped raining outside, and so that's why we're fine, or if it's unrelated. So my point is, it's the first time we've had actual frame drops in a while. So keep your eyes peeled for frame drops. Doesn't matter how minuscule it is, unless it's like, if we're in the wild area, that's the game's fault probably. Other than that, let me know. I mean, I'm going to try to not be in the wild area getting frame drops because it desyncs the game audio from the stream, which is super wacky, and apparently I'm not the only person that's happened to, so I mean, that makes me feel a little better. Ignore that. That's not a frame drop. That's me changing the TV channel. Now tell me if the frame drops. And that being said, hello. I think we... Okay, no, that's something else. That's something else. Hold up. Get rid of that notif. Okay. We're gonna do one spin. Test out the frames. That was a pretty good pose. Alright. If we're good to go then, there is one thing we have to do before we get started. It's time to beat the game. But we have to bring back my man. The boy who will be with me forever. Wonder what that was. I don't see any frames dropping. Ah. What, the frames dropping at the start? I think it was either the wacky weather being a little wacky, or it was just because I always drop frames at the start of the stream. That's one of the reasons why I take several minutes before starting. It may have just taken a little longer than usual, or maybe I started the stream quicker than I normally do. I did not mean to leave the Pokemon Center because I wanted to heal up. Anyway, it's time for us to... What is this loading screen? Let me out. There's a really long loading screen. It might be because it's loading it for the... It might be because I started in the Pokemon Center. It's got to load it out. Our team is ready. We will beat the game today. We're not going to beat the game immediately like you might be expecting, because please keep in mind, yes, I think it's weird we're going straight to the championship tournament, but there's definitely stuff left undone with, like, Oleana, Chairman Rose, Bede. That's all, like, stuff that's got to happen. I have been informed, I don't know what it is, but I have been informed that there is there is a little bit of post-game. I think we are dropping frames, by the way. So I'm just going to discuss this, and we'll see how the frames are by the time I'm done. But there is a short post-game. I don't know if we do the champion tournament, it gets interrupted by whatever the stuff causing Dynamaxing everywhere is. Yeah, we still have to do the legendary. I actually did legitimately forget about that. I don't know if all of that is post-game, or if we're... It's one of three things. Either we we do the championship tournament, and then all that other stuff is post-game, which I don't think is going to happen. Or we beat the championship, and then there's just other stuff to do, and then the final fight involving the legendary or Rose or Oleana is, you don't see any frames dropping? Alright, good then. Is, that's the ending, and there's like a big final battle that isn't the champion. That was the best pose yet. Time to stop doing that because we'll never peak. Or, and I think this is the most likely, but I don't know for sure. It's just my guess. We're going to do the championship, and something's going to happen, and we're either going to get cut off on our way to go to the championship. I think we're going to get cut off on our way to go to the championship, or the championship's going to get interrupted, and we're going to have to go do all that other stuff. I think we're just going to get cut off on the way there, though. That being said, cheers to the boys and girls that have been lost on our adventure so far. It's been a wild ride with all these friends. Some of them hurt a lot. Some of them I just felt bad about myself, about the choices I made. I'm just so mad about this that we could have had a Duraludon. Him and Gigantocyclide, they would have been best friends. Are we sure there's no frames dropping? Are we positive here? We 100%. I keep getting notifications telling me frames are dropping. But I don't have, because it's, I didn't mean to go in there. But because of the way stupid OBS is, I don't actually have the number of frames in front of me right now. Anyway. Time to call our shots. Who's the villain? I think it's only Oleana. I think it's... it's tough. They're really building up that it's only Oleana. I think it's probably only Oleana, but I would not be surprised if it was Rose. You really don't see a thing? I'm gonna just hope it's for the best then. Alright. Who are we leading with? Who leads out? I think we just lead with... I think we lead with Nick Nastardly. Because you're a free swap into electric, you're a free swap into fire, you're a free swap into water, you're a free swap into ground, you are also free swaps into poison, not that I would need to with Nick Nastardly. So, And then the lads, I don't think I ever want to start with the lads, because the lads never retreat. I don't want to start a battle with kill or be killed. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the solid plan. I think Nick Nastily could just one-shot everything and win the game, so. Won't lie, I started cheering for Leon because my child is a huge fan. Charizard's max flare is different from any other Pokemons. Wait, Nick Nastily just did get a shocking recall? I don't know what that means. Oh, a shocking reveal. What, that Nick Nastyly's gay? Is that really shocking? Nick Nastyly's gay as hell. Leon, the greatest champion ever. Leon, will he be beaten? Never. My sister just keeps singing Leon's cheering song over and over again. Welcome. Please bow to your heart's content. Will do. Oh, there he is. Let's wait. Oh, wait. Never mind. Like, there's a bunch of people here. They're all here. Challenger Trey, remember the semifinals, just speed bumps and ready to face Leon. You have to win. I love this character's development because she was early on, she had the blip bug. We saw her at the Dragon Gym and she had the second form. And now she has the final form. We really don't know Leon's team other than Charizard. I really think he's gonna have the evolution of Spore Bunny, but other than that, yeah. It's the ball guy. Who are you on the inside? Ah, Pokeball monster. Hey there! Thanks for rolling by to have a chat with your mate, the ball guy! I can tell you're following your dreams, and that means, you guessed it, I've got a Pokeball for you! Ooh. That's an obscure Pokeball. A somewhat different Pokeball that makes it easier to catch wild Pokemon while they're asleep. So this is a little fun fact, here's a little lore for you. If I'm correct, this Pokeball was exclusive to, I believe, Black and White 2, where there was a website. There was a game on the Pokemon website that was like it was like called the Dream Radar or something. And like you uploaded Pokemon in your game to like a server, and then you go on the website. Like in your cartridge game, you upload them to the website. Then you go on the website on a real life computer, and it would be this mini game where the Pokemon you uploaded was asleep, and it would do stuff in their dreams, and you could catch Pokemon in the dream world and bring them back to your game. And that's where hidden abilities originated from, was you would get Pokemon there, and they would have hidden abilities. Or they could have, or whatever. And then those Pokemon would be in Dream Balls. So, that's just some fun fact for you. Pokemon that are asleep are easy to catch, but did you ever want it to be even easier? Well, the Dream Ball will make your dreams come true. Have your Pokemon use Hypnosis or Yawn to put the opponent to sleep, then give it a try. Pokeballs are just full of surprises, don't you think? I think that's a nice touch. I also know another Pokeball you get at some point, but I don't know if he gives it to you or if you get it from something else. I guess the champion's going to extend his winning streak again. Felt like Challenger Trey is a balanced team, but he doesn't have any way to decisively win, you know. I mean, you're right, I do have a very balanced team. What do you mean I don't have a way to decisively win? Nick Nastily one-shots nearly everything. That sounds real wacky. It was probably, honestly, it was one of the best things about Black 2 and White 2, in my opinion. It was like nothing like it had been done for Pokemon since then. And even as simple as it was, keep in mind, Black 2 and White 2 were what? 2011, I would guess? I could be a little off on that a couple of years, but it was a while back. And it was real creative, it was real interesting from when it was done. Jose's just missing all this Pokemon lore. I'm checking messages real quick. Had some people asking me about finding stuff for him. Listen, this dude doesn't know about it. I do know where you get a certain Pokemon, but I talk about that after the story's over. Okay, cool. I presume it's Applin, but I don't know. Marnie. This is it. I really made it. I made it through the gym challenge. There might be 4 remaining in the semifinals, but I'm the one who's going to win through and battle the champion. Okay. So I guess they get rid of Bede, because here's what I assume is going to happen. I'm fighting Marnie. Here's my prediction for this. I'm fighting Marnie in the semifinals. Hop fights some rando. Because Did you think I would miss this? I felt like you cut it close. I feel like they took Bede out so you could have that battle with the other rival. I feel Hop's gonna fight some rando, we're gonna fight Marnie, and then we fight Hop in the finals. Well, you did, yeah, you didn't miss a Pokemon dying. Anyway, let's just say Dance and Hansen's on the team. Alright, let's go talk to Hop. This is the reception desk. That's the wrong voice. That's the ball guy voice. Ha, it turns out I was the first to register for the Champion Cup. In other words, I'm already #1. It's pretty much in the bag that I'll win this thing. Oh, that's shocking. Is the music too loud? I feel like this is an absolute bop, but pretty loud. Trey, correct? We've been watching over your performance in the gym challenge. This is just a formality, of course, but I'll need to check your gym badges if you don't mind. I'm all sorted and ready to battle you on the biggest stage of them all. But it looks like Bede couldn't make it. Hard luck. Somehow I didn't think he'd just take being disqualified and lying down. You know what I mean? Those fucking bears are scary. I guess it is what it is. Come on, Trey. We should head to the locker room. Who died? Let's just say I wasn't expecting that bear to have a fire type move. Attention!
Attention! Gym challengers who have made it through the gym challenge. The final semifinals will be starting soon. Please head to the stadium pitch when you are ready.
Oh shit. Dude, if we're starting against Marnie... Are we starting against Marnie? That's probably like the logical assumption. Big Drinky died. Big Drinky's not weak to fire. He's ice water. He's neutral to fire. I'm sorry, but only authorized people are allowed to enter here. Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Anyway. It was the panda, you fuckers should have known. We're fucking with you. Nah, we're good. I was trying to imply that Big Burb died. No one died. We've been like walking around. We got a dream ball from the Pokeball guy. I think that's all that happened. We spent the first 10 minutes working out the audio and we had some frame rate issues. So if you see any frames dropping, like any stuttering in the video, let me know. I got some wacky weather right now. We're actually fine. Anyway, it's time, brothers. So and in this, we really can't afford to lose anyone. So my plan for this tournament, and basically all future battles, is don't risk anyone. If I think the opponent is super fast, I'm gonna be like, oh, I can kill this in one hit. I'm not gonna swap in. That's too risky. No, as of right now, unless it's the lads because they never back down, it's too risky to leave them in. Anyway, semifinals time. I knew you'd get all the badges and meet me here. I know that there's been a lot between us. What with my big brother, Team Yell, helping Spinemouth and all that. But the truth is, when all's said and done, I really just want to become champion for myself. So don't take it personal when I kick your butt. Final Marnie battle. Final Marnie battle. Semi-finals of the tournament. Here we go. I feel pretty motivated after watching Joker today. We live in a Pokemon world. Oh my god, who is she? Does Morpeko have a Gigantamax? I've gotta win this if I'm gonna be the champion! I'm coming at you with all I got! Nick Nasterly seems curious about your fashion. What, you don't like the high lifestyle? I think Nick Nasterly's fine. At level 47, you're dead. You're just gonna sweep your team right now. I just want to watch the story to the end. He will not be setting up on me. Theoretically, it could be smart to have the lads out, but I still think it's risky to lead with the lads. And since we're apparently 10 levels higher than her, I'm just gonna blow through you with Boom Burst until you send out someone who can stop Nick Nasterly. Hey, you actually lived a hit? Oh no, my speed! Get wrecked. How did you make it to the semi-finals? You son, no! She's cheating! She's gonna kick out of the overdrive! But nobody kicks out of the overdrive! I can't believe this. Someone kicked out of the overdrive in a semi-final match. The crowd's going absolutely bonkers. We might need to get Nick Nastardly out of here. We forgot to... Oh no. Oh god, we forgot to camp before this. Hit a boom burst. We're fine. Oh no. Good. Alright, I'm pretty scared. Camp curse. I'm gonna send out the lads though. I don't like Nick Nastardly's defense being lowered. Wait, you're going into more Pecco? They your ace? I'm gonna go into the lads. I'm gonna say this is your fault. How? You were the one to remind us. Torment? Oh, I can't use the same move twice in a row. That's fine. I didn't plan on it. Who's the Gigantamax? Not more Pecco. The lads never back down. Doesn't scare me. Doesn't scare me in the slightest. The lads never back down. Don't you think the game audio can be a smidge softer, but that's just me. Hey, thanks for the advice. It does get pretty loud here. How does that sound? Does it sound any better? That sounds solid. I want to see. Raises ally Pokemon's attack stats. I think that's smart. I think we Dynamax now and hit a Max Knuckle to get another attack boost. A little more than a smidge, okay? Wait, was that... You tell me I lowered it more, or do I need to lower it more? I'll lower it more. How is that? The big lads! How's that? The lads used Max Knuckle. Fantastic. Sounds good to you now? Awesome. The lads have raised their attack. This is what we call a real-time strategy, brothers. Alright, who's your Gigantamax? I've got everyone's cheers backing me. I'm really gonna win this time, guys. Grimmsnarl? Oh, it's that thing. You know what? It doesn't look as cool from the front. I thought it looked way cooler in the back. Is this gonna Gigantamax? Or is it just gonna Dynamax? My bro might not use it, but I'll Gigantamax my Pokemon if it's win. That's crazy this thing has a Gigantamax. What does it look like? Oh! It's an Evangelion villain. I kind of love it, actually. I kind of really like that Gigantamax. Anyway, it's dead. I can't believe it lived. He actually became less thick. You can't stop me. Max Starfall. Hold up. It's a fairy type! They're fine. The lads are fine. The lads are fine. Oh. Oh my god, I forgot he was Dark Fairy. Well, we can't swap out anyway. It's fine. We outspeed. We got that speed boost. It means we outspeed. You're dead. baby! It's so big. That's what she didn't say. That's what they say about the lads. Until they're small again. Look at that. They've done it again. Why is he so cool? If she said something, right? Okay, so I lost, but I got to see a lot of the good points of you and your Pokemon. Everyone in the stadium was watching us during all that. I heard them cheering for me and my Pokemon. It was nice. I may have lost, but at least we drove the audience wild. Guess that's not so bad. Think I'll join my brother in the stands, and we'll watch from the sidelines to see who ends up challenging the champion. Just so you know, I still haven't decided if I'm going to cheer for you. See ya. We did it. We won the semifinals, and Hop probably beat some scrub. Trey! I'll be waiting for you in the final match. After seeing the way you battle, I can't accept any outcome besides winning this match. My team is on fire. Imagine if he loses. Hold up. I don't want him to lose. It would be really funny, but I feel like it kills the story if he loses. I don't know, though. I feel like it's actually possible. Grimmsnarl might be my favorite Gigantamax. I really, really like Colossal and Gengar, but Grimmsnarl is super good. Also, Chonky Pikachu. Pardon me. I know you didn't get a long break, but the match before yours ended more quickly than expected. Challenger Hop won quite handily, so as soon as you're ready, we'd like you back up on the pitch. Oh, never mind. He absolutely destroyed his opponent. The final match for the semifinals is about to begin. What? Oh, this is the semifinals still? The ones who battle in the final match are challengers train Hop. Oh, okay, so it's not the semifinals. It's the quarterfinals and then the semifinals, and then I guess the final is the champion. That's a dumb way to do it. Both are endorsed by the champion. I will camp, but who would he lose to? No way, Trey. They could have swerved us. Don't lie. Don't lie. The way his character arc is going, they could have swerved us. Had him lose to someone, and then we have a big final battle with him in the post game. Don't lie. That could have happened. I don't think it. I'm not saying it should have. I'm saying it could have. I'm a cameraman for Macrocosmos Television. Sorry, the camera's rolling now. Uh-oh. Whoopsie. Ooh, stinky. Alright. Yeah, we know. Oh, yeah, we know. You really did it out there. Wait, no, Leon can't be the final. How come? Why can't Leon be the final? Do y'all need to get a little closer? You having some trouble, Nick Nastardly? Why can't they hit it? Frames dropped. Uh-oh! I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not too worried about the frames dropping during Pokemon Camp. It is starting to rain a lot harder outside, though. Thank you. Come here. We haven't seen you in a while, Big Burb. Frames just, like, only dropped on Nick's face. Who's attacking me? Is it Nick Nasty again? Yes. Okay, get the ball. You ready? Corviknight's so fast. Look at that. We are gonna see what the lads and Maul look like upon getting the ball. Yes. Oh, alright, that's a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little awkward. Alright. Do your attack. Pretty good. Oh, I've pushed them back. And Colossal with the steal of the century. Absolutely incredible. I thought I would like Corviknight's design more, but it looks too glossy. Go get it, lads. Hurry, before anyone else does. That's a fast lad right there. Alright, they just put it on the head. Give them all the ball. Oh, I will. Don't worry. Dude, they're really cranking out that speed. Now that, okay. Go play. Really, after they outsped in that last battle, they're really feeling fast. Hurry, you gotta get it before anyone else does. Hurry! The lads see it! Alright, he just puts it on. Very standard. What do you have to say? Okay. We will play a little more then. And then we will make food. Chat, you get to make the meal. You get 3 plays here. You get 3 as well, because I didn't do anything with you yet. I think you're the only one I haven't done anything with yet. It's like Frogger. It is kind of like Frogger. Oh no, don't worry. Aw, I love you. You can have a little more attention. Make a meal. Do it, big drinky, do it. One more big drinky for the big semi-final match. Okay. We will feed them one more meal before the champion. So this is the semi-final meal. They will get a finals meal. So for the semi-final meal, we got Fancy Apple, Pungent Root, Mako meal, sausages, tin of beans, mixed mushrooms, brittle bones, fresh cream, bread, large leek, and packaged curry. By the way, bread is your pick. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I may have had something spoiled in the terms of I think I know something that exists, but I could be wrong, so I'm not going to say anything. Because I don't actually know how it would work exactly. Bread going once. A going twice. Bread is sold. Alright, they get 10 berries. Pick a berry and pick the amount. Oran, citrus, aspir, chesto, palmeg, ayabapa, kelpsi, koala, basho, oca, tomato, hando, aguav, figi, mago, leba, rast, bursim, greba, lum, becha, cherry, coba, tanga, chobur, pataya, yachi, shoka, chati, haban, salak. 9 citrus. No, I need some citrus. I'll put a max of 5 citrus. Kelpsy, Rost, Lum, Tanga. Okay. Kelpsy, Rost, Lum, Tanga. I need one more. Jose, you can pick one more berry. Keep it 50-50. Why are you yelling so much? He's scared. He knows that someone could die, but they're not because we're dummy over-leveled. We are about to have to do a ton of grinding to get to level 100 for Leon, though. I have no idea what this is going to make, by the way. That's good. That's what I like to see. You know, I think I've really got this cooking thing down. It's been a long journey, but at the end of the day, no matter what happens, at least we can say we're cooking masters. Look at that. It's so good, it's sparkling. Joker movie really impacted my psyche. Yep, level 100 gigantic Charizard. Have there actually been any CPUs level 100? Bitter toast curry sounds fucking awful. It sounds absolutely rancid. Is the audio fine outside of the gym battles now, by the way? It's a 3-star. Alright, maybe we aren't master cooks. It's only a 3-star because it sounds fucking awful. I think the highest... I think in Heart Gold, So Silver, or just Silver and Gold, Red was close. I think he might have had some level 90s. I know in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, he had some in the high 80s. Audio's fine, cool. But I don't know for sure. How's everyone looking health-wise? We're looking just fine. We're just looking just dandy. I'm gonna be honest with you. Never mind. No, I'm not. Time to just fight hot. Time to just go do it. I just had this sort of flashback, you know? Remember, back when we were still in Postwick? When we got our Pokemon from Lee that day. I never would have dreamed I'd end up standing here, facing you of all people. But it's time I finished what we started that day. Got it? The one who'll become champion is me. You didn't think I'd make it to the finals? What a jerk. God Squad. Hi, Dunks. You wiggling? He says, ooh, I'm ready for the Hop battle. Let's see what Hop settled on for his final team. Wooloo Gigantamax. Well, that's not happening because he just sent out double. You know, it should have got a Gigantamax. He's going to have a diverse team, and that's where this might get a bit risky. What is his level is at? I imagine they're not... We battled back in the garden, but I'm really fired up for this match in the stadium. I can imagine they're not going to be that much higher than Marty. He's like a level higher than Marty. You're dumb. I remember that day. Yeah, 6 days. How long ago? I remember that day. It was the day we abandoned Score Bunny. Dude, can't wait for Bede to have Score Bunny for some reason. Well, I'm now 10 levels higher than you with Nick Nastardly. Oh! 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 I really like that. Oh, I'm really a big fan of that one. There's no reason not to use Boom Burst. Okay. I think we're fine. We're not fine. How's that? I learned a lot by studying Lee's old matches. That's a ground type move. I see. I didn't realize. I thought it was a fighting type move. I can't wait for Bede to be ousted as Leon's illegitimate child. Alright, I imagine you're going to use high horsepower again, so we're going to take the free swap into Big Bird. I don't want to take any risks. As I've already stated. Now that I know high horsepower is a ground move. Fantastic. We are not fine. It's fine. It's fine. Fuck it, set up. Oh, right, I can't set up because assault vest. That's still okay. 70, 80. Use drill peg. Big Burb returns. Fantastic. Alright, who's next? Pinchurchin. He didn't evolve it. Why is it unevolved? Oh, wow. That's, it's... Is it electric? That would make you the swap for an electric type. Oh, it's setting up. Okay. That's kind of scary. I still don't know what type it is. Obviously, it's bug. I don't know if it's bug rock or bug electric. It's bug electric, okay. Counterplayed you. Alright, he's dead. I need to be aiming for a super effective hit. He's always gotta say it. Gotta get this, basically his catchphrase at this point. Alright, he's got a Corviknight of his own. I think we might be fine to stay in with Corviknight. I mean, to stay in with Maul against this Corviknight. It's not really a reason to. I don't really want to swap in. You know what? We can bait him. Check this. We sent out Gigantocyclide. I think fire resists steel, so I think Gigantocyclide is fine. That kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. That's a bit of a shame. We're gonna be fine though. Is this base 75 might flinch? Nah, bro, rock blast. Oh yeah, we're perfectly fine. Oh, okay, it was a crit. Okay, still good. Still good. I thought that was the base damage from it. Actual God! Gigantocyclide never disappoints. Are you ready for my big brain play? Are you ready for this? So I was correct. I saw someone say it, but I wasn't sure. Think he got me back to a corner? No way. This will just make my victory all the better. Yeah. So the starters have Gigantamaxes. I learned this yesterday. I had not seen any of them. So to me, this means that you can find the starters in raids. Because I know my starter can't Gigantamax, but the starters do have Gigantamaxes. We're big brain playing him right here. Watch this. Watch him waste a Gigantamax turn. Because he's gonna go for the water move. Because it would one-shot me. Release all the thoughts poured into my wishing star. Time for a Dynamax! Wait, does it not Gigantamax? Let me say, I don't know for sure they do. Someone said they have Gigantamaxes. They could have been phrasing it wrong. Yeah, that's just a Dynamax. So I guess they don't have Gigantamaxes. It's just a normal Dynamax. Wait, what? Okay, it doesn't matter. Dude, he read me like a book. He read me like a book. Move lowers the target's special defense. Alright, I gotta give him credit. You read us, naughty. We're fine. Big Drinky's got this. He's too thick to be stopped by that weak, pathetic earth move. Max Quake again. Well, I'm even stronger now, you fool. Look at that. It's nothing. Your special defense means nothing. We're going to use this to set up Hail. Just a bonk with him. I will say the starters should have had Gigantamaxes. I think this lowers your special defense. Yes. So we can start balancing out that advantage you have there. Your Max Quakes mean nothing to me. And you will die as a non-Dynamaxed Inteleon. You absolute buffoon. And goodbye. You son of a bitch. We're still fine. That'll raise my defense, none of that matters. Well, I guess there's a chance whatever ground move he has was physical. Like maybe it's Earthquake or something. Oh, you bastard. No, it's fine. This is what I wanted. Check it. Freeze Dry. In the Hail. Super effective on a water type. Dark Pulse is nothing. You're dead. I set up on him. And he didn't even realize it. Oh. But you idiot, you moron, you buffoon, in Frozen, it doesn't matter, the Hail kills him. Died to Hail. Skit set up on. What if he critical hit us? I mean, we would be dead. Well, no, I think the Dark Pulse wouldn't have killed us. Crit with an Earth move? Possibly. Trey, thanks, mate. I'm really glad you were the one here with me. I'm not gonna lie, that was probably, like, the most strategic battle we've ever had. Because, like, all the more difficult battles, they just one-shot us. Aside from the Gengar that's set up so it could one-shot us. This is, like, the first, like, real strategic battle we had. It's, like, the second to last battle in the game.
And the victor of the semifinals, the challengers, won their way through all of the many hopeful trainers in the gym challenge is... Challenger Trey!
You know, even when Sonya was saying that you and me looked like we could become heroes, I never really felt like one. Hop could have won if he wasn't so low level. Yeah, dude, didn't he hear this game's baby easy? But you, mate, I think maybe you really could do all sorts of great things. Good on you, Trey, and Toxtricity, and all the rest of your team. Hop, you are a loser. Loser! You're a loser!